Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that just closed. Of course, amid the focus still being on Middle East tensions, where the ceasefire between Israel and Iran is still holding up. Eyeballs have also shifted to NATO's annual summit that is taking place in the Netherlands. A number of policy decisions being made there, including that the alliance says that it will double its defense spend. Looking at how the oil share has performed today, declining almost 0.5%, that largely coming from the financial 15 that has edged lower by almost 1.5%, industrial 25 giving up more than 0.25%. But trying to back that trend is the resources 10 complex with a slight gain, 0.04% above that flat line. Let's check in on what is happening with the markets stateside, and over there we do have Fed Chair Jerome Powell testifying for the second day in Congress, seeming that the Fed is playing a waiting game in terms of its decision on interest rates. A mixed picture on that front, but largely green, with the tech-heavy Nasdaq leading the gains, climbing almost 0.4%. S&P 500 ticking up by almost 0.1%. But backing that trend is the Dow with a loss of 0.1%. Let's check in on the markets across the Atlantic. And in company news, we did have Tesla's data, new sales data coming out in Europe, and that declining for a fifth straight month. A sea of red on that front, FTSE 100 declining more than 0.4%. The CAC 40 edging lower by 0.7%, and the DAX taking a knock of more than 0.6%. Let's check in on the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. The rand remaining pretty stable against the US dollar at 17 rand 78, against the pound at 24 rand 21, and against the euro at 20 rand 66. Let's take a look at the other currency pairs, and the euro dollar at 1.16, pound dollar at 1.36, and the yen just below 156 against the greenback.